Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, man, you see me on the rooftop at New York Hotel and casino. So I'm meeting up with the 2 racks a week winner, another 2 racks a week winner. This is the second one, second 2 racks a week winner that I'm meeting up since I've been in Vegas, and I've only been out here going on a month. So second winner to who I'm meeting in person. Shout out to my boy Ish. SoCal Market, Los Angeles Market, aka Hooked on Coasters.
What's going on, everybody? I am Ish Brown. I am from Inglewood, California, but we're gonna go ahead and say Los Angeles Market is where I'm from, born and raised in Los Angeles, and we out here getting it thanks to Ronnie Speed. That's my biggest thing also is like, I'm a big roller coaster fanatic. I'm an adrenaline junkie, right? So I started adding that to my day also. So while I'm working, people say, oh, you don't have a life or whatever. Like, I definitely have a life because I choose to at least 4 times a week, I spend at least 2 to 3 hours inside of an amusement park, getting on some roller coasters, eating some food, getting on some roller coasters. That's like my thing, right? And I added that to my day to make my day more interesting. So some people, they need a glass of wine, they need a beer to kind of calm down. Me, put me in a couple of roller coasters, I'm ready to go for another 12 hours. So that's just me, man.
We're gonna shoot some content for his channel and my channel, ride some roller coasters. You see the roller coaster behind me, and that's his thing. He like roller coasters, hence his name, Hooked on Coasters. Tripping. But so I'm just waiting for him to come to the parking garage, and gonna get to meet him in person finally. I'm sure he's gonna be excited. I'm pretty excited as well. So man, I'll keep y'all updated. We're gonna have a good time, eat some food, etc., etc. Peace. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend himself.
Yes, sir.
Finally arrived, Hooked on Coasters, man.
Man, Hooked on roller coasters, coming very, very soon. But today it's all about paying respect to the person that helped change my life, and that's the man behind the camera right now, Ronnie Speed TV. Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Out here in Vegas, you see the coaster behind us. We got it. So yeah, man.
We probably gonna get on that thing one time. You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna get some pizza later on. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite pizza spots in Las Vegas. So we're gonna check that out. Check out the roller coaster, and we might even get a smash burger tomorrow or something like that. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I got this whole map of the world, right, on my wall. So the way the whole thing is, I'm trying to ride every single roller coaster in every every single city, state, and country around the world. And then both my walls where my TV used to be on, it's just all walls for pictures. So I can put, like the old Polaroid pictures, put them all on the wall so I can remember, 10 years from now, say, man, I was able to go all these different places. So I got a lot of goals for Hooked on Roller Coasters, but it's mostly about me riding roller coasters in every single city, state, and country around the whole world. And I'm super excited about it, and we just starting. This is like day 2, but we getting it going. And I'll be able to look back at this, documenting all of it. I'm getting everything I can possibly get. So here in Vegas, this is the beginning though. So one of the biggest things that I've been able to get from earning at least, that's just the minimum, 2 racks a week, is I get a chance to do things that are big dreams of mine. And my biggest dream is to ride every single roller coaster in every single city, state, and country around the whole world. I have a whole map on my wall, and every single time I conquer a city or state or country, I put a pin in there to let me know that I've actually accomplished that. Now I should have my wall set up so that I can actually take Polaroid pictures every time I go somewhere, so I can capture these moments and I can remember them 10 years from now, 20 years from now, just depending on how long I live. But right now we're in Vegas, waiting for the coaster to go down the hill for the first time. Super excited, man. One thing about roller coasters is the sound of them make me excited, the way they light up at night. Vegas lights up at night. This is the perfect place for seeing a roller coaster in full frame. So I'm excited to share my journey with you guys on Hooked on Roller Coasters. Y'all stay tuned. It's coming. I think I hear the coaster. I think I hear the track going. So I think it's coming soon. It's coming. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. I gotta get this footage.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm about to get on that thing too. I'm about to get on that for sure. Yeah, I'm excited about this. Heck yeah, this is my life. You know, I make money, but it's really about riding roller coasters. That's the life I love to live. Oh, and eat some good food. Man, listen, in Vegas, right? Lights crazy, roller coaster crazy. Listen, I give that ride a solid 8. It was so much fun, from going down the first hill to hitting that loop and that inversion where you kind of do that corkscrew where you flip upside down. Crazy. So I give it a solid 8, man. You know what? Nothing like riding a roller coaster with the hotel in the background. Las Vegas. Let's go.
All right, so just got done riding the roller coaster at the New York. Phenomenal time, man. You know, I'm actually glad I experienced that, because that was my first ever, you know, roller coaster on top of a hotel. So I underestimated it, but it was good time, fast, good length as far as, you know, the duration of the roller coaster, and you know, we had a good time. What you think?
Man, it's actually a great time. You know, I hadn't been on there probably in the last 4 years.
Here you go.
The last time I was on there, I literally was hurt because the ride was going like crazy, and the restraints, I was pretty hurt on that ride. But this time around, it was a comfortable ride. It was super fast, a lot of fun. I just had so much fun, and I got a chance to ride it with the Ronnie Speed. Come on now, you know what I'm saying? In Vegas, you know, listen, you in Vegas, good people, good food, good roller coasters, lots of lights. I mean, what else can you ask for? So I'm having the time of my life, and I'm just happy I got a chance to live my dream, riding roller coasters every single day of my life. Let's get it.
Yeah, we just over here talking about goals and readapting, and just like the standard of people, how low their standard is, and like they say, well, we work too much, or you know, you're gonna kill yourself. So we just talk about that. So go into a little bit more detail about, you know, why exactly do you go so hard? Like, what keeps you motivated? Because people look at you like, one, you drive Uber, and two, you working too hard, you're gonna kill yourself.
You know, like for me, I have like my own goals, and I feel excited about them, right? So, of course, I got my hooked on roller coasters. I eventually want to open up my own snack truck. So I work really hard, but for me, it doesn't feel so hard because, I don't know, there's something about when you're choosing like your own hours that's different than when somebody tells you that you have to be at work for whatever hours, right? It's something about when you're making the decision as a man, as a woman, that you're saying, you know what, I'm choosing to work 12 hours. So it doesn't feel the same as if somebody tells you that you have to work 10 hours or 12 hours. I'm choosing to work those hours. People always tell me that you work too hard, you're gonna kill yourself. Life is not just about making money. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Life is not about making money, but I don't know why people feel like it's either or, right? People say, well, if you don't have your health, you know, what good is having all the money? And I say, well, what good is having great health if you don't have no money? So I feel like you could have both. Why does it have to be either or? It can be that you can have money and have good health, right? So I still get my sleep at night. I still try my best to eat healthy, you know, as I can. And I like to just, you know, working is not a big deal for me. You know, I feel like there's a scripture in the Bible, and I'm not a big Bible belt person, but it says if you don't work, you don't eat. And I'd rather not complain about life. I'd rather be grateful. And the reason why I'm so happy is because I'm grateful. So every day that I wake up, I'm grateful for the opportunity to do something that's helping elevate my life. And so I can sit back and complain and sit back and feel sorry for myself and talk about how much Uber's taking, and Uber's taking 40 to 60%. They gonna take 40 to 60%, and they may even take 70% in one day. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about my bottom line. And my bottom line is I wanna make so much money per day, and as long as I can continue to do that, I'm cool with driving Uber, but I also have other things I'm trying to do. I'm not gonna be driving Uber 20 years from now. I'm just enjoying the moment of having the opportunity to save up my money. I can work when I want. I can work as much as I want because I have two platforms, Lyft and Uber, that I can make my money on. And it makes me happy to know that I'm accomplishing my goals. And I'm able to do what I want to do when I want to do it. So I just went to the Bruno Mars concert for the opening day at the Intuit Dome. I got the ticket that I wanted to get. I didn't have to be like, oh, well, I guess I'll just sit in the nosebleed section because that's all I can afford, because that's all my job really pays me for. I said, you know what? I'm gonna buy the ticket that I want. And so I work as much as I want to, so that when I'm ready to do something that I really want to do, I can just do it. And the way I grew up and the way my family was, it was never like that. You know, we couldn't afford most things. You know, they did the best they could because they only had a certain mindset. But I'm not stuck on Uber. I just understand it's an opportunity, and I'm taking the opportunity and I'm living it to the fullest. So one thing that I have learned from Ronnie is readapt your mind. You have to always be able to pivot, right? Because when things go this way, you have to always be able to pivot. I'm able to pivot and say, you know what, this opportunity is working for me. If it changes, I'll pivot because my mindset's always going forward. I'm always moving forward. So I appreciate the 2 racks a week challenge. It motivated me to step my game up, and I'm never turning back. So let's get it. And you can get it too.